Hello everyone, I am Peng Qiming, Minister of Environment from Taiwan. I was an atmospheric scientist who has transitioned from the science of the weather forecasting to the front line of the policy. It is a great pleasure to be here with you all at Taiwan Night. I would first like to pay tribute to several key partners. Professor Wu Junjie, President of the Chinese Geoscience Union, former President of AOGS, and the Dean of the College of Science at NTU. Professor Takehiko Sato, AOGS Annual Meeting Chair, and also Professor Simon Wallis, President of the JPGU. Thank you for your long-term efforts in connecting the earth science capabilities of Asia with the world. I also want to extend a special welcome to Dr. Tony Liao from NOAA, OAR, GSL in the US, the project lead for our Taiwan-US collaborations. Thank you for continuing to drive sustainable cooperation in the atmospheric and the oceanography fields. Over the past few months, Taiwan has encountered extreme wind and flood disasters. And we have even had to confront African swine fever. For our environmental workers, this has meant being busier than ever. I would like to use the language of a forecaster to discuss three things, moving from seeing the weather to driving actions. First, moving from hazard-based, impact-based warnings, typhoons are intensifying more rapidly. Track uncertainty is rising, and the extreme rainfall is overlapping with heat waves. We need more than just how strong the wind is or how heavy the rain is. We need to clearly articulate who will be affected and what needs to be done and when. The Ministry of Environment from Taiwan will cooperate with the Central Weather Administration, CWA, local government, and academia to strengthen impact-based information and actionable recommendations. We aim to translate radar echoes, a simulated kilometer-scale numerical forecast, and the real-time observations directly into executive decisions. Based on our experience on the front line, I believe there is still much more than we can do together. Second, treating climate adaptation as long-term disaster prevention. Extreme heat, alternative droughts and flood, storm surge, and the coastal risk are changing the risk map we are familiar with. We have already integrated various ministries to address heat wave. We will continue to combine net zero pathway with adaptation in the investment to promote heat wave grading and response mechanisms, urban runoff and sponge city governance, and resilience building in high-risk communities. This requires cross-domain data, cross-ministry collaborations, and the joint participation of industry, government, academia, research, and the public. Third, turning data flow into action flow. When I worked in private sector forecasting, I care most about open data, moving from nowcast to next action. Today, we want to expand this spirit to the entire society, starting with open and reusable data and models and utilizing open data assimilation, ensemble forecasting, and uncertainty propagations. We aim to transform research results into services and policies. On this point, I want to thank the Earth Science Research Promotion Center, ESRPC, under the leadership of the Director Wu Zuoren. It has long integrated diverse fields such as earthquake, tsunamis, storm surges, meteorology, oceanography, geology, and the environment, allowing science to truly step into drills and governance. Taiwan is located at the convergence of typhoon and earthquake. We are not strangers to the unpredictabilities of nature. However, uncertainty is not an excuse for helplessness. Rather, it is the starting point for cooperation between science and society. Tonight, on behalf of the Ministry of Environment from Taiwan, I sincerely invite our partner from AOGS, JPGU, and international agencies like NOAA to join us. Using shared field, shared data set, and shared topics, let us build a replicable and scalable Asia-Pacific multi-hazard early warning cooperation framework, so that every bit of progress in forecasting translated into an extra measure of society for security for society. I wish this Taiwan night a great success. Let us put science at the foundation and action at the front point, turning forecast into resilience as we move together toward a safer, more sustainable future. Thank you very much, everyone.